Hello, my fellow gargoyles. Welcome back to some more U.S. Presidents Play Horror Games. I know it's been a while. Trust me, I know it's been a while. And this time it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. I'm not really familiar with this one. I know how it ends, with all the animatronics being burned, and all that stuff. Crushed, burned, something like that. Gameplay-wise, I've never seen gameplay of this game, because I think after Sister Location I kind of fell off the Five Nights series and focused on something else. I don't remember. I don't know jack shit about this game, so this is gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna get jump scared a lot. Who knows? That's for the fun of it. So it's gonna be episode 1 and of course episode 2 in this reaction. So without further ado, let's get into it. And of course, the link in the channel, links in the below for the channel and the videos itself, just in case you want to check it out by itself. Without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, Yahoo!
Interesting change of a home screen.
I thought Cool Math Games got taken down.
Gentlemen, welcome to the 6th installment of Five Nights at Freddy's. This is Pizzeria Simulator.
Fuck, it's only
We've
been
had
already
tidbits
6.
of Atari gameplay pop up, but how does pixel art relate to horror in any way?
Like Papa's Pizzeria on the Game Boy.
Don't judge a book by its cover. The entire franchise has been a case in point to that.
I wonder how the death of William Afton will affect this game.
Don't say that. I'm still processing Sister Location.
Right.
We're feeding more kids?
If not obvious, you have to feed pizza to the kids here.
Again, Michelle would wring me dry for this. How do I give them pizza?
It says at the bottom, hit the shift key.
Oh, you're right. Apparently they need more than one pizza.
These kids must be as wide as the Golden Gate Bridge, eating like this.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were the Golden Gate Bridge. Eating 3 whole pizzas like that is unheard of.
Is this the full game that we're playing? Do you have this obsession to pull the rug out from under us every time we start playing a new game, Joe?
Your lack of faith in me is disturbing.
Sister Location has caused me way too many trust issues.
Well, there we go for that round. Oh, wait, why is there another Freddy on the other side now?
Looks like he's blocking your pizzas. Yeah, he's just following you.
Okay, so I just have to plot a way to get these pizzas to the children.
Again, I'm going to reiterate that this really has nothing to do with any FNAF game that I've ever seen.
Apparently, you just forgot about every FNAF game ever.
Why did his head just get bigger?
And this is where everything spirals out of control.
Well, I don't really know what to do now.
And that kid is still there waiting for the pizzas.
But
Is
he's
there
picking up the
shrooms
black
in these
bear, though.
pizzas? Why is everything melting right now?
Yeah, I don't know what else to do right now, Joe.
What can we even do? Never mind, we're going to die.
Well, what do we do now?
Game crashed.
What the?
Is that baby?
Oh,
happened
hi,
to
I was
baby.
looking spice samples and I found this.
Hi, ad.
So decrepit.
Yikes.
Why is it here? Well, what do we do?
Hi.
A checklist. I don't want to take my eyes off this
Yeah,
thing.
why would I want
There's
to
a
look
tape
down?
recorder there, too. It's just what exactly is going on?
I know you guys are busy having a staring contest with this thing, but there's a tape recorder there for a reason.
Well, let's just play it.
Begin tape. Leaving dead space. 3, 2, 1.
Who is
The
this?
purpose of this tape is to test automated response times and reactions from vintage interactive attractions following audio stimuli.
I don't
If you
trust
are playing
this
this
thing.
tape, that
I wouldn't
means
keep
that
my
not
eyes on
only
that
have you
damn
been checking
thing.
outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 4.
This doesn't mean
Follow the
anything.
Instructions, document response times, then safely secure the space before leaving. Upon sealing the room, you are not to return. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
What is going on here?
We have something in front of us, and we need to document if it reacts at all when these sounds play.
Is that what's going on?
Document results.
Well, I didn't see it move, so there's that, I guess.
Begin audio prompt in 3,
We're doing it again?
2, 1.
Why do these audios sound like the apocalypse?
This one was fan contribution via Siren Head, I suppose.
Document results.
Unless I'm not noticing anything, I don't think it's
Begin
moving.
audio
It would
prompt
be obvious, you
in
would
3,
think.
Are we not going to talk about how this is circus, baby?
It's
And what
circus,
is with
baby.
these Silent Hill sounding audios? What is the purpose of this?
This one is really bad.
Yeah, I don't like these sounds at all.
Like, what am I listening to?
It is super high pitched. I will say that.
And I hate the fact that the dim lit
How
room.
long will this be going on for?
document results.
Well, I guess that answers your question. And I still didn't see any
Begin
movement.
audio prompt in 3,
I'm just waiting for her to jump scare.
What? Her eyes moved. Did you just see her eyes move, Obama?
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw
What?
it.
You did?
I'm
I didn't see
absolutely
shit.
lost on what just even happened.
We went from Atari to Ghost Adventures, all looped back into sister location, which I still don't understand.
Why was Baby back in her old shell anyways? Wasn't she merged with Ennard or something?
Did she
Right.
jump into a mud bath too? Why is she burnt to a crisp?
It's a new day.
There's
it's
more?
your time to shine.
Okay.
It's time to take your career into your own hands.
What is
You've
this?
saved money your whole life. Great. Now it's time to put all your eggs into one basket and take a huge gamble on your future.
Huh?
A gamble that comes with a 100% chance of success in some cases.
What is he talking
What are we
about?
talking about? We're talking about becoming a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee.
We're
That's
owning
right,
this place?
Restaurant ownership and management. Something
guess
almost
so.
anyone can do with a limited degree of success. Sure, it's a lot of money to invest, but everyone's doing it. And that means it's safe and lucrative.
We're only successful
Your
because
initial
I'm
investment
running
will
it.
receive
Oh,
everything
goodness,
you
this is
need
going to be
get
an
started,
experiment.
including a small room, some tables, and electricity. But don't forget about the money you had left over after buying your franchise package.
Billions.
Use it to decorate, buy a stage, buy attractions and animatronics, and much, much more.
This will be very
Now, let's
interesting.
take a look at a few
Okay.
things that will help you get started as a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee.
I don't need
Such
help. I'm
as
Donald Trump.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
Making sure your establishment has an inviting atmosphere is essential to bringing in new customers.
Where's this kid's
Entertainment.
parents at?
Having a lot of entertainment value in your restaurant will ensure that customers come back. Bonus
Right.
revenue.
This is all
Point-operated
common
games
sense.
and attractions
you.
can
It's
generate
not so common
additional
for some
revenue
people.
during the day, which means more money in your pocket, ready for reinvestment.
Donald's ear
Health
just
and
perked up at
safety.
that one.
There may be times when you purchase something of questionable quality, and we don't blame you. Cutting corners is just good business.
Exactly.
But there
Somebody
are
gets
steps
it.
you can take to ensure you don't get sued for it. And that brings us to liability.
Donald's
Being a
ballpark once
thrifty
again.
shopper
You
is
gotta be
smart,
business smart
but
in this
be aware
world,
that
Obama.
buying things on sale comes with a certain amount of risk.
Of course it
Aside
does.
from the daily risk of lawsuits, there's also the risk that something might be hiding inside whatever you just purchased with that steeply discounted price tag.
Come again?
Of course,
Hiding?
that would only be a serious danger if there were something outside that's been trying to get in for months now.
What?
We are not confirming to be the case. This
Lovely.
concludes the amount of help we're legally obligated to provide.
Also,
Remember, you are now the face of the newly rebranded Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Can
Wear
I sell
that
the place
smile
now?
with pride, and let's make some money.
A lot of money.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Wait, what?
So, from the looks of things, we've been gifted the opportunity of heading and operating a restaurant from Fazbear Entertainment.
essentially.
I mean,
I actually
why?
expected
Why would you
this
waste
to
your
be
money on
Donald's
that?
favorite game because a lot of it is pretty much business building.
Give me the keyboard now, Obama. I'm about to make us all millionaires.
Who needed a retirement fund anyways?
What is this? A tutorial? Use catalog mode to purchase items, animatronics, and other supplies. Use blueprint mode to place items, and upgrade your floor plan.
So this is styled to be like a tycoon game, huh?
Something like that. Remember, it is FNAF, so there's still going to be other mechanics in here as well.
Well, it looks like we're going to figure it out now.
Let's start our entrepreneurship.
Let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package.
$100.
Great.
$100.
Enough.
Someone's not
Now
happy.
let's get started. On your left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs by simply purchasing items for your pizzeria. Use the arrows in the bottom right of the item window to browse the products for each catalog.
Balloon
When
barrel.
you're finished shopping, click the button labeled Blueprint Mode to place your items.
Is this
You can
catalog
switch
from a
back and
lemonade
forth
stand?
between
Why is that
catalog
thing
mode and
unavailable?
Blueprint mode as often as you like before opening your doors to
A
the
duck
public.
pond?
All
When
discount
you're
stuff.
ready to open your restaurant for business for the day, click the button labeled Finished in Blueprint Mode. Give it a try and do some shopping.
I want to see blueprint mode first. What are we working with?
Are we in a log cabin?
Now, I'm not necessarily a businessman, but something tells me this is a serious fire hazard.
Doesn't help that it looks like it was built in a national park.
I'm surprised Yogi Bear hasn't made an appearance.
Wait, a sponsorship offer?
Yeah,
Fish Time
that's-
Pop Incorporated is offering to pay for advertising in your establishment.
We haven't even opened yet, and we already have a sponsor. We'll be drinking liquid gold soon enough.
How are the banners hanging?
It's a loose floor plan.
Now look at this, Obama. We can get some real upgrades going on in this place. Now we are cooking.
Something tells me that you're going to be
Okay.
handling the entirety of this game, aren't you?
It's like watching a kid in a candy store. Let him marvel at the fact that he's business building once again.
Like I've said before, business is an art form, a beautiful art form. And we all know that you can't rush art. Now that we got our upgrades, let's go make some purchases.
Notice on the bottom left that there's specific categories that each item will attribute to.
See, there's downsides of purchasing certain items too.
How is there a liability risk with a ball pit? It's balls.
Probably because it's out of a cardboard box.
I think that's pretty stupid, not gonna lie. And none of these things are available.
Besides that, I guess.
Paper Pals, and they add one atmosphere. For $5, why not? Seems like an easy purchase.
What are you buying?
And I'm getting the duck pond too. It gives us bonus revenue and has zero liability. That's a steal to me.
Not really weighing out the options here on some of these decisions, are you?
I'm right now, and you know what? I'm buying the balloon barrel. We need that
Okay.
bonus revenue. And we'll top it off with Tupperware.
You guys unlocked a new catalog. Even though we don't have any money to purchase anything, you should take a look around regardless.
From Walmart to way out of our price range. The bonus revenue off of these games would be crazy, though.
The stages look really well built, though. We could probably buy real animatronics somewhere in one of these catalogs, too.
Obama, listen to this music.
Ooh, it's a catchy tune, I won't lie. Almost like we're playing The Sims or something.
Let's place that here. And our Faz rating went up. I even surprised myself at how good of a businessman I can be.
There you go.
I wonder what that does, the Faz rating.
It's just a small reward system the game has in place.
Playtest? What the? We're actually grabbing the ducks.
Something else I like about this game is the variety of things you can do here. We still haven't even gotten to some of the major parts.
So do I just pick a duck out? Is 100
Okay.
points a lot? There isn't a key here to where I can tell.
Considering you got 3 100s, that might be the common choice.
Great, the game hates me.
Oh, okay.
We have 400 Faz rating though.
I see there's something called play tokens at the top, right? What are those for? You're playing with the ducks again?
Of course I am. I need more Faz rating. I need to get those quick dopamine hits.
Going back to the tokens, those are how many times you can play test the games. The mini games do give you Faz rating, after all.
Well, this is the balloon game that we can test
I
out.
mean, what does Faz rating do, though? What? What? That was it? What the fuck happened?
I'm at a loss of words right now.
You have to remember that this game was made in the mid-2010s.
Looks like you didn't dislike it that much.
A businessman is savvy and knows how to properly utilize his business and his profits for maximum efficiency. And we just got $100 extra. Now it's time to turn on the jets.
So is this all the game is?
No, there's still other aspects, like I said. Donald is just taking his sweet old time to set up everything here. Rightfully so, too, because he's probably attacking this from a business-like standpoint.
Something tells me that we might be here for a while.
This is why you guys should trust me with business decisions. From $100,
Time
I've been
skip.
able to upgrade the outhouse into something beautiful, very beautiful, and that will make us a lot of money.
It better, because you spent every last dollar in our piggy bank investing in this place.
It's called tactical spending. All of this money that'll swim into the bay will be used for reinvestment. It's like an infinite cash glitch from GTA.
Well, now that the actual floor plan design is done, it's time to move on to the other aspects of this game.
I just had a
really?
feeling that spawning in some slot machines wouldn't be the entirety of the 6th game. Obama, pull up those trousers and tuck away any unwanted phallic imagery from your wife.
Huh?
Your
What the
restaurant
fuck?
is now officially open. Awesome.
Yay!
That doesn't mean your job is finished, however.
Wait,
You
what?
have a lot of work to do while patrons eat their pizza in the other room.
So we're
From
still
your
here.
terminal, you have supplies to buy, papers to print, and repairs to make.
There's vents with
Once
no
you've
doors?
taken care of all the items on your to-do list, you can log off for the day and get out of there.
It's basically a
Money for
task
supplies
list, so
and
that shouldn't be
repairs
too
comes out of
hard.
petty cash, so don't worry about it coming out of your pocket. We've got you covered.
What even is all
The
this?
only money you have to worry about is if you choose to upgrade any of the equipment in your office.
What is
That
up
might
with
be
this
convenient.
area?
Onto other matters.
Obama, take the
Something to be
keyboard.
aware
Of course,
is
you
that the
shift
ventilation
responsibility
system
to me
and your
once
terminal
everything hits the
are
fan.
pretty loud,
Quite literally,
and
you
may
might add.
prevent you from hearing things in adjoining air vents. That won't be a problem if there is nothing in the vents.
Thanks, Donald.
However, If you feel that something might be in the vents, you have a few tools at your disposal to protect yourself.
See, it's not all bad.
Shut off
Then
your
why can't you
terminal and
handle
the
it, Mr.
ventilation
Business
system at any
Aficionado?
time
What
to
the?
decrease
Is that an
the
ad?
tension
This is my own
throughout
desk
the
station. How am I getting
Also,
advertisements on
shining
how to
your light
operate a
directly
business?
into a vent will most likely prevent anything from jumping out. You
From
also
jump-
have 3 tools available from the terminal itself. There is a motion detector, an audio decoy, and a secondary ventilation unit.
Sort of like
Keep
FNAF
in
3.
mind, however, that you can only have one of these active at any given time.
Definitely
Now
like
get
FNAF
to it.
3.
Simply log off when you've completed your tasks for the day, and you can go get some coffee.
Well, thanks to Donald for not being able to handle his own workload, because now I'm stuck with dealing with the grunt of the purchases.
All I said was
Yeah,
that
but
there
you have
was
no
2
money,
open
though.
vents, and that's not something I really want to deal with. I've done enough this game regardless. It's about time you did something for once.
World's best security guard, by the way.
Don't forget businessman.
Well, we talked a lot throughout that whole scenario, so I'll recap what he said. Basically, you just got to hit these buttons and do these chores to complete the shift, if you will. With that being said, you have to be alert for anything that may come up to your vents.
Who do we even have to worry about in this place? There's been no explanation on who any antagonists are. Are we just going to run and operate a restaurant?
You already know the
So there's
logic
only
of the
two
lure
sides,
is that
though.
anything can happen at any time. As
was
such,
that?
it's important to stay on your toes, regardless if we don't know what we're facing. Typically, you're introduced to whatever foes you have to deal with.
No matter what the situation calls for, I'm always going to be on my toes. I've learned from this game that one too many times with my back turned is not a good idea.
You don't want to get your back blown out.
Excuse me.
Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this.
That was
Now
okay.
let's just focus on getting you through your first week.
really easy.
There's a big party here Saturday, and you should view that day as your ultimate test.
Who's dying this
Make it
time?
through Saturday, and you will have proven yourself as the successful entrepreneur that we all know you can be.
Well, this is a very interesting game so far.
Thanks.
In fact, I can't wait to see how William Afton murders people in this one.
I think there's a sheer sense of irony with how we keep having to mention his name.
I think everybody knows what I'm going to say here.
Alright, on to episode 2. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Congratulations on completing your first day.
Great?
Yeah.
Your job isn't over just yet.
Not great.
There is another aspect to your end-of-day routine.
Whoa, what is that?
Is inspecting
Freddy
and
drowned in
salvaging
lava.
Any animatronics found in the alley outside the back door. Things are found here quite often, and while we aren't sure why, what we do know is
He won't
that they
move if
can
I
be
put this
used
up,
for
right?
parts,
No clue.
which
I can
mean
fill this out
a
already?
much-needed
It's similar to what we
revenue
did at
boost
the
before
start
starting
of the
your next
game.
day.
Put the fucking thing down.
Of course, as with everything else in this line of work, those benefits come with risk.
Surprise,
The
surprise.
safest thing to do is to throw it back outside. But then you get no money for the salvage.
Of course.
You choose to keep it, and you run the risk of certain negative consequences, namely death.
Well, of course.
Then throw
Look at
that
that
shit
thing.
out!
Well, as
Fuck
a
the
first
money!
period. If you do decide to try to salvage it, then you must complete the maintenance checklist.
And that's the
During
sheet.
this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you.
Oh, yeah,
You can
we
use
got a
it 3
taser.
times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value.
It has value.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to
I guess I'm
complete
filling
the
it all out,
maintenance
huh?
checklist
Does this
before
mean we don't
claiming
have to
it
complete
as
the checkup?
salvage.
No, we
Or,
still have to
if
go
you
through the
choose
prompts.
to, you can
You'll just
go
have to
back
flip up
the
the
alley
sheet.
where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
Well, Don, since there's money involved, what do you want to do here?
Give me a second to think about it.
Well, we have.
Proceed with salvage.
You really meant
Ow.
a second there.
You have chosen to proceed with the maintenance checklist. Remember, use your company-issued taser to return the animatronic.
Well, there
to
goes
a
the
neutral
checklist.
state if
Didn't think you
feel
would
that
do
it's
that,
becoming
Brock.
unstable
Hopefully that
or
little fun
aggressive.
doesn't cost us.
You can only use it 3 times before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value.
Hear that, Obama?
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
I'll tell you what, these audio prompts remind me of Siren Head.
It's like I dropped a speaker into a bath.
Document results.
I already filled everything out. I just have to flip the card.
I think so.
I saw him move!
Shock him!
Audio
Or should I wait till after the second audio prompt?
I'm not trying to get jumped, Obama. Do it now.
Okay. There. And now he's back in place.
Remember that we can only shock a total of 3 times for the thing to be salvageable.
I just don't want our business to go down the pipes because your head got chomped off.
Document results.
Okay.
He moved again.
Oh, yeah,
But I
he's
really don't want to shock, if I'm being honest.
It's your head getting ripped off from my business.
Yeah, but there should be other phases of moving. If he twitches again after this sound, I'll hit the buzzer.
Who put diesel gas in a Honda Civic?
Document results.
He just leaned forward.
There.
Get your ass
Just
back
shocked
where you
him.
belong.
Stop whining.
It's my business you're costing here.
He backed off. Chill.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2,
Jesus Christ, fuck that
Is this the
shit.
same audio? Or why do they keep feeding tree stumps to lawnmowers?
Document results.
Okay, I know what you're
Audio
talking
prompt
about
in
now.
3,
I'm shocking again.
That was the last shock we could use before it gets damaged.
All I'm saying is that I'm not getting treated like a chew toy, Obama.
And here comes the insane asylum.
Man, fuck this shit. This is why you don't go alone, folks. You take care of this shit with a couple of people.
It's still going on. How is it still going on?
Oh my god, shut that damn thing off.
Is this supposed to happen? Maybe I should have just scrapped it.
This wouldn't be the first time you faced a casualty under your decision-making, Obama.
Document results.
Is that it?
You have completed the maintenance checklist.
Okay.
Proceed with the salvage. Well
Yeah.
done. End tape.
Yeah, we're good, Obama.
Yeah, I know we are.
Thanks.
Nice voice line.
How do we even get a hold of this heap trap?
I think it was sitting outside of the restaurant.
And we're not going to question that?
Yeah, not gonna question
Our
that. We
official
just talked to
statistics
it.
for our first day.
40 customers isn't bad.
Look at that revenue, guys. Look at how I've
Wow.
single-handedly established a profit with my expertise. If we had more than a waiter's tip to start off here, we would already be millionaires off this.
That was one day, Donald. We've only bought all the basic stuff. We still have to explore the other catalog.
Oh, please. Have you seen the plans we have for this? This place will look like as gussied up as the Clintons' bedroom when I'm done with this.
I don't know if that's a brag or not.
Now let me teach you
Yeah.
silly willies a primary lesson in the world of business. What we have in front of us is a high probability for the prospect of upgrading.
Why are you treating us like blind kids?
Our large sum of income will flatline if we don't make constant improvements in the world of business. The art of business includes reinvestments, a lot of reinvestment. Treat every dollar like it's the last one to your name. Understand the value of the American dollar and mark your purchases from there.
Donald, you're playing FNAF on a Dell laptop. It is sincerely not that deep.
The depth of your pocket is determined by the stature of your character, Obama. It's not my fault if you end up completely broke one day and that $1 you didn't value could save your starving stomach.
I need $2 to buy from the dollar menu.
A product of your own making, Joe. And would you look at this? We have another sponsorship. The business surely is booming already, thanks to me.
Marty's Plungers LLC is offering to pay for advertising in your establishment.
I'm not an investor, but something tells me that plumbing advertisements don't do well where kids are.
My guess is that they're trying to reach the parents of the kids.
I'm not here to question the weak decision-making of an investor. I'm here to take advantage of that weak decision-making.
I know you're already comparing prices in the catalog, but there's still a problem. Before we continue, do you remember getting an ad for Fizzy Pop when I had to do my tasks after this?
You mean all over the restaurant?
No, afterwards, when we didn't have anything to do with the floor plan.
This sounds like another attempt to gaslight me.
Don, with all due respect, what do I gain from gaslighting you?
Humor.
Okay, what else do I gain?
You're talking about the monitor near the small office, right?
Yes, that. My guess is that I got that ad because we accepted that sponsorship. So if you keep accepting sponsorships with no purpose, it could make the tasks more difficult. And we don't even know what we have to deal with.
Deal.
Well, at least you can upgrade the floor plan now.
That probably just made my job twice as hard, Don.
Then work twice as hard too, just like I am.
Look what you did now. There's a sign on each table. It's like an actual plunger after getting done with the clogged toilet.
I would appreciate a peek into how the advertising works before I accept it. These types of games do nothing but constantly attempt to sabotage me.
Yeah, just don't accept responsibility for hog tying my feet together.
At least you can buy your upgrades now.
And I'm buying this arcade game and then the gumball machine. We're going to turn this place into the Marriott once I'm done.
The Home Alone sequel nobody asked for.
We can play test these games too?
Yeah, this one is called Midnight Motorist.
They really did extend the things you can do in these games.
Yeah, you're speeding down a highway and you have to dodge cars.
Why is the music so intense?
Probably because we're speeding down the wrong way of a highway. I think that will be pretty intense.
Well, these cars have nothing on the world's best speed racer.
You're just the self-proclaimed best at everything, aren't you?
I don't want to hear it, Joe. You're the type of man to let the toilet paper roll go over.
Yeah, that's what common sense teaches you. Also, really weird time to bring that up.
I feel like you know what I'm going to say here.
Plus, who wants to reach past the roll to get the toilet paper?
Yeah, that extra millisecond of time that you're saving will really come in handy when it's your turn to deny allegations.
Leave it to Donald to bring...
Look what you did, Obama. You made me crash.
Never mind. Leave it to Donald to blame others for his mistakes and bring irrelevant arguments to a topic that nobody asked for.
Well, now we're here, and it's my duty to let you know just how wrong your stupid opinion is. Have you ever considered that when you put the roll on the overside, it's way too easy for the toilet paper to funnel out of there like a printing press? I don't need a mess on the bathroom floor just reaching for paper.
You know you completed the game, right, Donald?
That just goes to show I'm the best drunk driver there is, even with Obama yapping in my ear.
Wait, best what?
Donald, you buffoon, are you
driver.
even aware of how many bacteria are in the bathroom? So much lands on the toilet paper when you flip it to the under.
Why does that even matter? I'm not injecting it into my blood veins after bench pressing. I'm simply wiping the toilet messer with it. See what you're doing? You're making me buy more things because you won't shut up.
Gentlemen,
That makes no sense.
with all due respect, this is probably the saddest state of affairs I've seen you guys get into debate over.
Oh, look, I'm buying more stuff now. Sales tax is going to hit like a brick, Obama.
What
And
about-
I didn't even buy the right stage. So much for passive income.
Yep, the more I think of it, the more I realize this has to be the saddest thing from both of you.
What about the time Donald called Chica a Coke bottle?
Second saddest.
It wasn't a compliment, it was a question.
And what about the time when Donald was talking about Springtrap's junk?
Third saddest.
There's no way you weren't curious either.
And what about...
You can stop now, Brock. The damage is already done.
And just like that, I have the Faz rating strat locked down.
What do you mean?
I simply stay to the side and all the other cars pass me.
You say as you crash through a head-on collision, Don.
Well, maybe if these stupid drivers could see reckless driving, they would yield. Wait, what?
What the...
Why'd the game change? We didn't have this last time.
Just
saw
keep driving
that.
on the road.
How'd you get this, Donald?
How should I know? I was probably texting and driving.
I'm surprised you didn't answer about a chauffeur.
Now we have a fork in the road. Which way do we go?
Mike.
This way. Never mind, Obama.
Wait, someone's there?
Actually, before I go, let's see where the other path takes us.
Yeah, that other one might be the end of the game.
Why is the music fading? Also, do you hear that static?
You notice how the road is closing too?
It's like Lightning McQueen is walking the plank.
I'm starting to think we should have gone the other way.
Wait, we're getting out?
We're yellow.
Someone soiled the bed this morning.
Is this our house?
Someone's house. Maybe ours, but probably not.
Classic breaking and entering, possibly starring William Afton.
Well, the game style changed again. And we got in. Who's this?
Leave him alone tonight. He had a rough day.
Who am I being rough to? If it's my son, he needs to stay off incognito mode.
I told you not to close the door.
How do you not have keys to your own house?
This is my house. He can't ignore me like that.
Don't mind me, honey. I'm just getting the belt to put on. It's for style, that's all.
You never know with William Afton.
Open the door!
Speaking of, why does this man only have a single bedroom in his house? Not even a kitchen or a bathroom?
I think the biggest question I have here is why does his wife look like him? Some freaky genetics.
No wonder his son stays in his room.
I'll find a way in from the outside.
Honey, I left a bourbon bottle outside. Also not to be used in a questionable fatherly way.
Kind of interesting how we have to go around our own house.
I'm still lost on how we even got here. I was just trying to play Jetpack Joyride down the turnpike, and all of a sudden I'm a trailer park dad coming home from his office job. Well, someone had too much yo-yo action back here.
Footprints, too. He ran away.
That's the last time I let Barron use my slinky. I'll tell you that much, Obama.
Ran off to that place again. He will be sorry when he gets back.
Well, isn't that great?
And the game ends there.
And as we close out our second day in blueprint mode, what have we learned?
Drunk driving has its benefits.
What? No! No! Okay, so far, not too bad. I mean, I got like, okay, I don't like what I'm seeing here. And I'm assuming, if we see Baby and Freddy, Freddy's moving around, Baby talked at the end. So that was still fucked up. Yeah, so far not too bad. It's very interesting how they changed the gameplay from, you know, literally trying to save yourself from the animatronics coming into this. But yet again, when they get to that room when you have to look at two different vents, oh yeah, something's coming. Something's coming, just not right now. Not sure what it is, and I kind of don't want to know what it is. But we're going to react to all of them. So until then, my fellow gargoyles, see you guys next time.